Copart today to check out a Dodge Challenger. It's a 2015 392, so it has the bigger motor in it. It's supposed to be dope. I've been following it on Copart. I kind of walked out here and saw it about 3 months ago in the yard, and it said it was a future sale, so I put it in my watch list, and it's just now coming up for auction. But it says it doesn't run or drive, so it has an enhanced vehicle sign on it, and it says it has undercarriage damage, which, as you know, I just got a super dope frame puller, so I'm anxious to try that out. And the price is pretty cheap on it. I think it's got like 40,000 miles on it or something like that, so the bid on it's pretty good, and I think people are going to be scared because it doesn't run and drive to bid on it. And what I'm assuming is, it shows the dash comes on and all the lights come on. I'm assuming it doesn't run because maybe when it was in the accident, EMS or the fire department or the tow truck driver, even, a lot of times they go underneath the hood and they pull the fuse for the starter so that the car doesn't catch on fire. So I'm assuming that's what the problem is. I'm hoping. So I'm gonna go out here and check it out, see if they'll mind if I smuggle the camera in there, if they catch me or not, if they even care. And we'll probably see some other dope rides out there and just see what's up with it. And then I'll go through, if I do win it, I'll go through the bid process with you guys. If I don't, then I'll lose it. You'll see that too. So just hang with me. We're going out here right now to Copart, and we're gonna check out some rides. Peace. What's cracking? So I'm out here in the Copart yard. Smuggled the camera in my pocket using a little GoPro. They had a sign up there that actually said like no recording, so I'm not gonna like go too crazy, but I got a little bit farther out here in the yard before I started filming. But check it out. This yard is huge. There's a lot of cars out here. Wow, here's one right here. Kind of walk you guys through some of these. Look at this old school Corvette. Sick. How crazy is that? Wonder what motor it had. Look at that. Had a new like LS1 in it. Pretty fucking sick. It's fiberglass, so it's total though. It's definitely totaled out. That's what I came to look at. 2015 Dodge Challenger 392. Says it has undercarriage damage and it doesn't run, but you can see it's got Brembo brakes. It's a 392, so it's definitely going to have some upgrades. Let's inspect the outside here. The rims and everything are in good condition, so I don't know. The seller isn't the insurance company, so I don't know if someone had got this and like kind of passed it up to sell it. It is clean though. Inside is super clean. Wow, the airbag's not blown, the dash isn't blown. Here's the key, but you can see there's no power. Usually if this is dead, you can do that and it'll start. So I don't know, in the picture they actually had the mileage on the car, so I don't know how they got that. This is a pretty nice car, and the battery's in the trunk, which you can't get to. Maybe taking the key off here you could get to it, but I really want to check it out and see what's up with it. because I am gonna bid on it. So see, there's stuff, little pieces missing. The engine compartment is pretty dirty. Oh yeah, you can see it got hit. The radiator fan went all the way up in, and it's touching the pulleys, knocked the belt off, shredded the belt. So that would be my guess why it doesn't run. So it definitely needs, I would think, the frame horns pulled out, or maybe just the shroud for the fan. Maybe for the radiator and the fan, maybe just needs that shroud. Sometimes they just need that shroud. But for all that to get pushed in, that means somebody had to have just stuck this bumper on there, I would imagine. Maybe. So sometimes underneath here, they pull that fuse or the relay that starts the car. Relay AC clutch, spare relay. Should be a relay for the fuel pump, and they pull that when they get into accidents, and sometimes that's why they won't start. Spare fuse, which I'm not going to sit here and go through all these. There's more in the trunk too. So right there, the starter is 30A, horn, fuse, relay, engine module. There's usually one for the pump, fuel pump, but I don't see it. So there's a guy loading right by me too, so I'm not gonna go too crazy, but you can see, yep, this is where it ran up on something, and it also says frame damage. So let me look underneath. Oh yeah, look, there's a trailing arm ripped completely out of the frame right there, ripped completely out. So this one definitely had, see, it ran up on something. I'm not scared of that though. And then see, there's a bunch of wires and stuff unclipped. I'm not scared of that, but I am scared of the motor not starting, because that's just welding. I could weld that back on. For the price though, it's, I think the bid is at $5,500 right now. I might take a shot at it, go up to like maybe 7,000. Yeah, you can see that mount ripped completely off. See it ripped completely out of the frame there. So there's the frame, there's where the mount was. So literally got to weld a new mount in there, which isn't a big deal because I've done that on the rat rod. Like, I built my own from scratch, so that really isn't a big deal to me. And you can see the tongues are still there, so I could literally just weld, you know, plate in there that's stronger than the factory ever was, and mount those right back up. So to me, that's the main damage under there, and it doesn't look like it hit the motor or anything. That's really the undercarriage damage on this car. Just the reason why it's not running is what kind of baffles me. But like I said, they had the mileage with the dash lit up on the Copart ad, so it tells me there's getting power. It's getting power, but it's got to be a fuse pulled here or back there. Maybe they blew something when they were jumping it. I don't know. It's a little iffy. But if it goes cheap enough, I might bid on it. Because the undercarriage, that really everything's straight on there. I mean, shoot, you could pop that back in and get the clip, and that would be fine. I mean, even the front bumper, I would just replace it probably with a Hellcat front bumper and be done with it. That's all for that. And it just looks like that part, that arm, just needs the support welded back in. So I might take a shot at it. I would really like to see, let me see if I can get this key off, and I'll show you guys. Maybe we can get into the trunk, maybe see what's up with the battery back there. Well, I got the key out of the key fob, but I didn't know this. Even though I have a Dodge and I have a Dodge Challenger, I've never tried to do this. There's no keyhole back here, so there's really no way to get in that trunk to check the battery, so maybe that's why they're saying it doesn't run and drive, because you can't get back to that battery. And if that battery is dead, if it's too dead, it won't start at all. If it's just a little bit dead, it'll just read the numbers on the dash. So if this thing is dead because of the light being on or something like that, then they have to deem it not running and driving. So that may be, it may just be the battery, because almost every car I get from Copart, the battery is dead. So here you go, here's the key fob. This key just goes right in there like that. Maybe. It's hard to do with one hand. Okay. So if you guys didn't know that, the keys are always in there in these key fobs. But it does have 2 keys, just has no power whatsoever. And like I said in the listing, it was lit up right here on a dash. So I'm assuming there's nothing wrong with this motor. And like I said, if you look, just look one more time. The reason they have to say it doesn't run and drive is because the radiator's pushed up against the pulleys and it completely stopped the motor. You can see it shredded the belt, so it wouldn't run and drive, and it won't even turn over right now. It wouldn't turn over with all that smashed into there. This might be a find. I'm gonna bid on it. You guys can watch me bid. I'll record it live, and we'll see if we get it. Check it out. Stay tuned. Check this out. There's another black Dodge Challenger. I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out. It says SRT. Oh, this is a Hellcat. Oh my God, a Hellcat just sitting out here. Look. Look at that supercharger. Wow. Shoot, that damage isn't even going back into the motor. I bet this one's gonna say it doesn't run and drive too. Dang. Look at that. Yeah, this is a... They got all the parts inside the car and the window open. Wow. So I'm assuming there's no power either. Airbags blown, dash is blown. Man, the seats are nice. I can't believe they just threw all these parts inside the car. It must have been a tow truck driver. The key, oh look, there's the key. Look at that. This is the red key that unlocks the more horsepower too. Let's go through the other side. Maybe we can see if it'll turn on. Maybe. You can even close the door. Wow, Hellcat. Just sitting out here. Wow. Maybe not. There's definitely no power though. No, the power should have came on if there was power. That sucks. So I'll throw the key down there for the next guy. This is sick. They took all the badges off too. Like, I wonder if someone here at Copart did that, trying to buy this car cheap. Like taking all the badges off so you don't know it's a Hellcat. Or maybe the body shop did that when they were trying to fix it and giving an estimate. See, they took the badges off. It's pretty weird, huh? Well, that's it. Hellcat. Yeah, there's another Challenger SRT. Dang. 44,000 miles. I actually think I remember this one sitting out here. I think this might be a flood car. Yeah, this is the older one. This is like a 2000, maybe 13. Smells a little musty. There's no I don't see any lights or anything on. It's been sitting out here for a minute. Might still watch this one. It's clean. Like I said, it smells a little musty, not much. It might just be from sitting out here, or it might have been a flood car. You can see there's stuff all up in there. Yeah, it was probably a flood car. So I don't know if it runs or drives, but looks pretty nice. There's the number if anybody wants to check it out on Copart. If you guys want to check out any other cars that I've seen out here, just hit me up and I'll leave the lot numbers in the comments. This rim right here is not the stock rim, or it is, it's just curved and it doesn't have the cap, but it has Brembo brakes and everything. This is definitely the older model compared to the one I was just looking at, so it's probably a 2013 or something like that. Still a nice car. Check it out. Check out this Chevy Camaro. Looks like it had a bad day. It's pretty mangled up. The frame horns are bent. Has a V8 though. It's not a 6-cylinder. This wheel's hanging all the way off. The shock ripped out. It looks like. The upper shock tower ripped out. The bolt. But everything else is intact. No, the frame cracked right there. You see it? Stress crack. But, I mean, that could be fixed and welded. Not that I'm going to do it. And you can see there's where the shock came out. The shock pretty much just broke apart. I mean, those AR control arms down there are twisted. Probably needs a whole new, like, spindle and assembly. Not nothing that couldn't be fixed if it was worth it. If it was cheap enough. It's automatic. All the bags are blown. It's got leather. If it's cheap enough, it'd be worth it. Hey, the back end's in good shape. And the person that owned it worked out at Planet Fitness. 104,000 miles. This car probably will go cheap. Super cheap. There's the lot number. Allstate Insurance. This car probably will go super cheap. So that's my day at Copart. Showed you guys some dope rides out here. I only covered maybe a quarter of the lot. I really only came to look at that Challenger and ended up finding a Hellcat that I might actually bid on in the future when it comes up. I got it in my watch list. And it was freezing out there, so I couldn't stay out there any longer. I wasn't prepared for that. So it's pretty cold out there. Hope you guys liked it. Like I said, if you want to bid on any of the cars that I saw out there, just hit me up in my comments and I'll leave the lot numbers down below in the comments when you ask me for them. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.